All right, so let's move around the pentatonic positions. We're going to slide, give you a couple different ideas. Go to point A, point B, maybe back to point A, right? Click the link down below. There's a free ebook. I know it goes over some scales and some chords and stuff like that. It'll totally be useful in lessons like this. Check it out. It's a little free trial. You know, it's awesome. So anyways, what we're going to do is just try to shift positions, right? Try to break out of just staying in one box and kind of move around the fretboard. Maybe start low, end up high, and then back down. So let's zoom in for a closer look. All right, so let's do some sliding, or at least moving around from position to position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in first position. And I'm just going to move up the notes in the pentatonic scale, or the minor scale actually too. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bend the G string a whole step, and then we're going to grab the B string a whole step down from that. So we got... And I'm just going to slide into position 3. So we got... That's also... Right, I hit the wrong note, but this note actually sounds really good. You can come in on the major sounding, or, right, you can do that sort of thing, or come in on the minor note. So we got, so I'm going, so we're going 13, B, E12, and then we're going down to E10, B10, and then bending up 13. And then I'm just going to go 10 and then bend up G. And then the last one, hit them together. So we got... Right, that's one way to do it. Now you can go a multiple position riff, let's say from 5 to 1 to 2 to 3 and end up in 4. So let's look at something like that. All right, so that's just one example, right? Chaining all the scales together. We're going to do a pattern to start it all off. So I'm going to go 3, 5, 3, 5, so it's E and A. And then I'm going to go back to 5 on the E. And then I'm going to go 3 and 5 on the A, and then slide up to the next position. So we got... Now you can hammer on. Right? So we got... So I'm just going to climb up. And then this is where I'm going to slide up to the next position. So we got... Slide up to position 3. And I'm going to do a hammer on and pull off on the B string, 10 to 13. Right? And then I'm going to do one of those climbs we did in the last lesson. So I'm sliding 12 to 14, and then I'm going to go back to 14, 13, 15, 12, 15, 15, back to 12 on the E. So we got right, or you can right, we just went backwards. I did that riff last time in the last lesson. And then I'm gonna go, this is 4th position. Chromatically walk into 3rd position. Right, still in 3rd position, 2nd position, 1st position. Right, so we go. And you're back where you started from. Right? Or you can do something as simple as just taking the D and the G string and walking up from one position to another. So I went 5 to 7 slide on the D, grab the G, then I'm going to slide 7 to 10 on the D, grab 7 on the G, slide 10 to 12 on the D, 9 on the G, and go up the same way we did in the last one. Right, or we can do one more riff. So we got a bend in the 3rd position, step and a half, down to the 2nd position. So we're going 12, 11, 10, 8. So we're going to go 10, 11, 10, down to 8. Right, one more time. Right? That's 10, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8. Chromatically walk down. 9, 8, 7. Hammer on 5 to 6. And then grab. So that's just ways to get in and out of the different positions and have some fun with that. Give it a shot.